That's why we need to be on the same team, cannabis and hemp, because legislation is already trying to divide us. The naysayers are already against us. Like I always say, they want us to fail. They want the hemp and cannabis community to fail. Not just the people that are anti-smoking or edibles and stuff. The paper industry, the big pharma industry, the gas industry that causes so much destruction to the planet and are the reasons we wage most of the wars we wage today, right? That's why we need Biden to pull his head out of his ass, to get together with the DEA and the FDA and take cannabis and hemp off the Schedule I drug list. It does not belong up there with cocaine and heroin and fentanyl. It's got vitamin A's, B's, and C's in it, riboflavin. It's got proteins. It's got natural fatty acids that we need. It has more nutrients in that one single plant than any other plant on the entire planet, including all the endocannabinoids, which help our endocannabinoid system. It's science, Biden. How much could this have helped your son? Not to bring up a sore subject, Biden. Cannabis could have helped your son with his addiction, like it has helped so many people. And Biden says he's all about the veterans, but what about the veterans? Yeah, I'm still fucking pissed off about the veterans that we're leaving homeless, that we're not helping, that are scared living in illegal states. There's so many veterans in illegal states that would prefer cannabis over a handful of big pharma pills, but they'll lose their VA benefits if they get busted or they piss dirty. So they can't take the risk. Some of them take the risk anyway, because that's their God-given universal right to choose cannabis to deal with their physical pains and their mental pains that I don't have any idea what they are going through, nor should any human ever have to, for that matter. You are failing the veterans, Biden. I get all the emails from the Progressive Caucus, from the DNC all the time. And the second Biden was in there, cannabis was on all their little emails and their little surveys. It isn't anymore. It's not even suggested. They don't even talk about it. Nor is healthcare. Not even looking at it. You want to talk about infrastructure? Hemp. Hemp is part of our infrastructure in America. Always was, from the founding fathers till we started the stupid prohibition over racist reasons and money and big lobbying reasons almost 100 years ago. You want to make up to the community of veterans, Biden? You want to support them and support the men in blue like you say you do, Biden? And hemp and cannabis is the way forward to do that. So the cops can do their jobs and not have to worry about some people just smoking a little bit of weed or getting CBD hemp confused on a giant raid with actual cannabis when this is a legal plant. And that definition between hemp and cannabis is just ridiculous anyway. You know, it's how you grow it. And oh no, some hemp actually only had 1% THC in it. That ain't going to do nothing to nobody. I smoke stuff with 30% THC, you know, and I have a high amount of pain, so I need a lot to, you know, really touch my pain threshold level. But nobody's ever overdosed on cannabis. Biden. Not like he's going to be watching this, but if anybody is and wants to share it with him and tag it. Nobody's ever overdosed on cannabis or CBD. My sister's like, "Whoa, careful on how much CBD you're taking." It's like, no, that's what's feeding my endocannabinoid system, which feeds my nervous system and my immune system and helps keep those in balance. Because that's what your endocannabinoid system is for, keeping you in balance. Endocannabinoid system, it's got the word cannabinoids in it, which you can only find in certain plants. And its abundancy is in hemp and cannabis. And that's how we can get balance back to the earth, because hemp cleans the air and the water and the soil it's grown in. Animals have an endocannabinoid system too, so feeding them hemp will balance out our livestock and the health of animals across the planet, as well as ourselves and our own family, the community. That's why it's God's gift to Mother Earth. It provides the balance we need and we crave. It could reverse climate crisis. It could save the farmers. Look at all the empty fields we got out there now because they're not making money on what they're growing. We replace all those farms that are doing nothing with hemp farms, and now we've got better packaging for our cannabis industry, so we don't have to use so much plastic that we should be against naturally as a cannabis and hemp industry anyway. Better access to hemp-made clothes and all the different hemp products we crave, desire, and need that could help the world, that could help the infrastructure, the crumbling infrastructure of the states. Hemp and cannabis is the way for Democrats and Republicans to live up to their promises to their constituents. End of story. It will change the healthcare system for the better. Period. Cannabis and hemp are balanced.